We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Denver Broncos. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the inline, so it'll come out to the 25.
Yellow. Mike's 56. Here we go. Check.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he's got room. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
You got nothing. Check. Lucky.
When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play.
Crunch. Watch the edge.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Watch QB drop. Watch it.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Yellow. Hey, come on, now. Showing it.
On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Let's go. Check hot route. Hot.
Again, it's Pacheco.
Get it.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Yellow.
all runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Block me. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Under crunch. 15. Under crunch. Kill.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Push him back. Push him back. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Slot man moves right.
Whip. Watch the whip. Big edge.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal.
It's a party now. Check 3. Slam. Watch twist.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, Charles, clearly they wanted to send a message there and impose their will. They score on their opening possession on a drive comprised entirely of rushing the football.
Message sent. I don't know that the team on the other side of the field wanted to receive it, but what a statement on their opening drive. Just run it all the way downfield, no passes. That absolutely sets the tone that they're going to be physical in this game.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Half 85. Hey, tight.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. So Charles already down 7-0 early. They opt to take a shot there on the first play of scrimmage, but that plan backfires.
That feels a little bit like last week's loss lingering into this game, doesn't it? You know, you're down 7 already. You lost last week. It's almost like they were trying to get it all back in one shot, trying to take a big chunk play right out of the gate.
Yellow. Let's go, little lady.
Give me that ball, defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, second down.
You look at this Bronco defense.
They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now a first throw of the afternoon, and the connection is there. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
But as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Alert three.
A handoff now for Pacheco. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Check your hot read.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco
with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the Chiefs lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point try now from Dicker.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Broncos nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. 4 down.
Gun.
Alert.
Off the draw, here's Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 4 down, 4 down.
No. Alert!
Off.
Monday.
Switch.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
Get there.
They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
First and 10 at
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Strong left.
Half.
Time to go, night. Check.
Half.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch.
Half 10.
Tight end's right. 4 down. Mike 35. Watch the curl.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
2nd down and a yard.
That's trash. Check. Jam.
Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Deuce. Check three. Switch.
Alert!
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad, they're in a position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a first down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Tight ends on the Ringo.
Sub.
Here's Allen to throw it. Reaching up for it, and he's got it. Cortland Sutton high in the air to bring it in. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Chiefs 14, Broncos 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Here we go. Here we go. Yellow.
Now here's Mahomes. Kelsey, a nice catch. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done, and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I got you. Watch 18. 18's the mic.
Watch the backer. Mike 18. Mike 18.
15, yellow. Showed up.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Check
99.
99.
Spot.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The 71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
yellow.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco once again. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning.
Fight on these two.
Hey, I'm coming.
On 1st down, Olsen. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Yellow.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Bring it. He's checking.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Check.
Hey, Sunday.
Running left to give to Pacheco. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Patrick going to change the play.
Hey, switch gears. Check four. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Yellow.
3rd and 3.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Kill. Rush in.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Shift! Watch the shift!
Check 24, check 24.
Check. Fresno.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine.
Hey, 57 color. 56 the mic, boys. 56. Check 56.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
Bandit.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And that is no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this is incomplete. Well played defensively. Nearly had the interception, but it's 2nd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Hey, we got four. We got four down.
Check 13.
Half.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
35's the mic. Check.
Mike 35, Mike 35.
Check Mike. 35's the mic.
A final shot before half for Allen.
You think you gonna get this?
He completes this to Sutton. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. One-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, out of the locker rooms, here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
But the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
56. We own them. SOS.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Third and 9 here.
Regular. Mike, 53. Mike.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Throwing now is Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And here's Ryan Wright now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Boys, 56. Check 50. Yo, go gun. I'm coming after you. Mike, 56.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Key the tight end.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
To me, this is a case of if you're not getting the ball, you've got to do your job and block for the guy who is, because there really wasn't much there. And, boy, the defense took advantage with that loss.
And the defense, they were just locked in there on 3rd. They had more guys than they could block. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
Watch tight end. Tight right. Hey, boys, we got 4. Half 85. Alert. Hey, watch edge.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Try to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Off 52. Half.
Mike, 35. Rip right. 35's the Mike. Wrecker.
Mike 35.
Come on.
Allen gonna throw.
I got you, son.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. This is taken at the 15, and he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
And now, oh boy, this is a bit of a surprise, to be kind. They accepted the holding penalty. So wipe out the interception, and their defense will stay on the field. Okay.
Mike, say 19. 33. Come on. Come on, D. Watch tight end. Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Alert. Hey, defense, let's go.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Alert.
To throw, it's Allen. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Boy, the coverage there, airtight as he comes away with the interception.
Love that observation there because they were taking a shot at the end zone, but you're right about the coverage. Absolutely tremendous. And this they could clip for a training tape. Staying with him down the field, locates the football in the air, and comes away with the interception.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Mike 18, Mike 18.
Oh, you got deep?
Now Mahomes. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
What you got, Heavy? Give me something. Give me something. Here we go, here we go. 56. Mike, 56. Right there, right there.
Mahomes now to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he will have a Chiefs first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Yellow, yellow. Mike, 56.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Richards. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
Hatchet. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Mike 18.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up as we get late in. This one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
Attack, attack. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, half.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, right there. 56.
Stop your whining.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check, 56.
3 buzz.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They try with Pacheco. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Right. Off 52. Tight on the right. Half 85. Four down.
To the air, Allen. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 46.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Four down. Check. Four down.
Hey, tight.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down at 6 now from the 42.
Watch the out.
53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
Hey, let's get this. Let's go. Hey, we got
Allen now looks to throw.
in your face.
Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Monday.
35's the Mike. Here we go, D. Here I come.
Mike 35.
Not here. 35.
From the gun, it's Allen. Touchdown, Broncos. Albert O with career touchdown number 75. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game at 14.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10.
No chance. Switch.
Hey, rip list.
Mike 18.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Complete to number 87, Travis Kelce. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now.
Hey, 43, 15.
Hey, turn it up.
Here's Pacheco to about the 40-yard line.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Second and 6 coming up.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Kill.
Again, it's Pacheco.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet.
Come back. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Yellow.
Here comes 2nd down and 5.
It's our field.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5.
56, Mike, 56.
Yeah.
Here's Mahomes.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on 4th down because you can try the long field goal, you could go for it, or you can punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Mahomes to throw it.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Yellow.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Mike 18. Mike 18.
Rip left, rip left. Watch 18. 18's the Mike. Watch the run.
A handoff now for Pacheco.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Yellow.
Here comes 2nd down.
56.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
And they'll run with Pacheco.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
And it's 3rd down.
Yellow.
Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2.
Watch the screen.
Check, 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 check.
Now a run with Pacheco.
Isaiah Pacheco, the ball carrier.
Now here's a timeout as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. He missed his only attempt earlier. This time he's going for the win. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. From the center of the field, this to win the ball game. And his kick is indeed good, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
This is 1st and 10.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Get ready.
Ready?
Watch tight, watch tight. Tight end right, tight end right. Hey, hey, hey.
Half.
Three down, three down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play, they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Kansas City, that's now 5 wins on the campaign as they get the job done here. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots. Meanwhile, for Denver, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead, they fall to 5-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.